How's it going, everyone? This is Saber054, TCG match with Dragonite GX in the standard format. To be expected, maybe for many of you, but don't worry, it won't be long now. Sword and Shield is going to come out, the TCG set. And for those that are dying for new, different decks, new stuff, they'll be coming. We just gotta wait for the Sword and Shield set to come. Preparing to show a lot of different decks. It really depends on what cards I'm going to get. But usually there's always something we'll be able to build when Sword and Shield comes out. So in the meantime, some of my usual stuff matches with established decks that I've made, Dragonite GX in this case. But we'll have a pretty interesting matchup as my opponent opens up with this cryogonal. Now this is a card that I really like. It's one of the Ice type Pokemon, one of the black and white Pokemon that I actually like, and has a very good attack, the Seismitoad X attack pretty much, item lock, and you do damage for just one energy. Very similar, but it still shares the powerful item lock effect. And I thought this card was going to be really good when it was first going to come in the TCG, not taking into account what made Seismitoad X actually good, the other cards that were alongside it. So, people were really happy to eat me up and kick my ass when I made the mistake. It happens to the best of us. You never know 100%, what cards are going to take off, unless there's some obvious ones that are just too good, like, Mewtwo and Mew GX, stuff like Reshiram and Charizard. Cards like those are obvious. This one, maybe not so much, I guess. But my opponent, it seems he's going to be using it. He's using the pidgeottos too, I guess, for the draw engine. And, the item lock, of course, is going to be annoying for me, since we use Rare Candy. We use a Stage 2 Pokemon in Dragonite GX. But, I guess it could be worse. Once I get one Dragonite GX out through Dragonair, that hopefully is in the deck, then, if he's just going to be doing 10 damage and that's it, it'll be impossible for him to kill Dragonite. But of course, this kind of a deck is not your typical, just do damage deck. He's running a lot of different tricks. He's already shown me a little bit. That Nincada is probably going to evolve into the Ninjask, or Shedinja actually, that can attach itself to a Pokemon and prevent your opponent from getting a prize when you KO it. And that mareep there, it's the one that puts your Pokemon to sleep. So annoying stuff. It's probably going to be one of those troll, stall, control decks, however you want to refer to them, that I don't like, because they're so annoying and there's so many of them. So we're going to go for Cynthia here, and not much I can do when I can't play items. Let's use our stadium. A bit hasty, but I just want to get those fire energies and get that KO. If I get the other one in play, then Volcanion can get the first prize before my opponent has time to prepare for his stuff. So there's one prize for me already, cryogonal. Just get rid of it with 90 HP. That's another thing that holds that Pokemon back, is the low HP, even though it just gives one prize compared to Seismitoad. And now my opponent is going to promote the mareep. So this Pokemon, obviously, if it's active, it can put your own Pokemon to sleep, and he's probably going to attach stuff like U-turn board or skateboard. And there's Lieutenant Surge's strategy. I just don't get how can they ban these and expand it and then keep them in standard. You'd think they learned their lesson, but they don't. They just don't. I guess maybe because they're still relatively new cards. But as stuff comes out in the Sword and Shield era and what have you, it'll just be their time to get banned again. Cards like these, if they get banned in one setting, they means they're gonna get banned in another too. Like if they got banned in the expanded format, it means there's a problem with them. And eventually cards are going to get printed in the standard format that are going to cause them to get banned once again. So they should just get it over with, if you ask me. Anyway, so Lily, just draw one card, not great. I really don't want to use the Dene Man and discard all of these Pokemon, so I guess we're just gonna have to give him the free turn, thanks to the sleep. So annoying. And the Pidgeottos, he already has two. You know, it's easy for him to keep digging for new cards, new ways to annoy me. That Shedinja has attached itself to cryogonal, so if I kill it, there's no prize. Another problem, when there's no cards like Field Blower, Startling Megaphone, just something. Like even something like Tool Scrapper would do fine. All of these broken tools like Spell Tag, you know, this sort of Shedinja combo and stuff, they become so overpowered when you can just play them and you don't have to worry. So top deck the Dragonite, the best thing I could have seen here. And I guess we're going to slowly get the Dragonite GX out. You know, my deck, you know, Dragonite does big attacks, wants to get big knockouts since he's spending the triple acceleration energies. In this case, we gotta get like 6 prizes the old-fashioned way, so maybe energy will be an issue, but since my opponent is not killing me, then maybe we'll be okay. I can just keep attaching fire energies if I'm not dying with Dragonite. But I still don't know exactly what his plan is. Does he want to deck me out? Does he just want to maybe keep doing damage against me with cryogonal until I die with the lock? Probably try and deck me out, something like that. Let's see. And there's that Lucement too. I'm not a fan of that card either. Damn it. That card, you know, it's a good card. It's a healthy card in my eyes. The problem with it is that they designed it so that you can get yourself back. You can get other Lucement cards. And that creates loops. It creates a situation where you don't run out of resources. And that is very unfair in these control stall decks. I hate it. Just one little effect, one little mistake in the effect makes a whole lot of difference. So somehow, some way, I woke up and got the KO on the cryogonal, but no prize, unfortunately. And I'm actually surprised. I would think he would want to put more effort into bringing, you know, the Shedinjas out. You know, have the next one ready, so that his lock is effective. But doesn't seem like it. It seems like he's favoring that triple Pidgeotto. I guess the Ditto could evolve into Shedinja, but you'd think he'd have, you know, maybe 2 Ninkadas on the bench there. Oh well. So it's Dragonite time since the Volcanion died. It actually works out in my favor so that I can get that fresh attack. Dragonite isn't affected by sleep. Let's go for Dedenne 2, draw some cards. And I can even draw extra with Oricorio if I want to. Let's see. You gotta be careful though, because, you know, what exactly am I digging for here? Just triple acceleration energies and another energies, because all our items are useless, and you know there isn't much else that I'm trying to do here. Just attack with Dragonite. So overkill damage with Dragonite, get another KO. This time we do get a prize. So I'm gonna need luck. I'm gonna need him to, you know, misstep a little bit. Miss his chance of getting like the Shedinja out or something. Get lucky with coin flips with mareep. It's the only way if we're gonna win this long, annoying game. And Brock's Grit is gonna shuffle a bunch of stuff back in the deck too. Okay, you know, a little bit early. I wasn't expecting that. Put a bunch of water energies too. Right. And Pidgeottos. Draw some more cards. Airmail again. Man, I kind of miss using Nidoqueen, but she's just not that good. I get a little bit of interest in those kinds of deck lists with Nidoqueen and matches. People wondering if it's good. It was for a while a little bit good, at least a nice little tier 2 deck. But right now, I mean, I wouldn't say so. Like ever since the Tag Team GXs came out after Team Up, it became harder and harder. We'll see what happens with the Sword and Shield set, if that's going to help her out. But my opponent made a very annoying play here. I'm going to get rid of his stadium, but he did play that, forest, mushroom stadium, whatever the hell it is, making you need to flip like 2 coins of heads to wake up. Extremely annoying. And unfortunately, Dragonite is going to remain asleep. I do have the Switch in hand and a free retreating Pokemon on the bench, but we don't have, we can't use it thanks to the item lock. So, just very, very annoying. What am I going to do here? I'm using Volkner, but no matter what I grab, it's useless. It'd be good if I had the Tate Liza. That was going to out me. And get Tails. Fuck. He's going to get rid of my stadium, of course. He was clever, patient, waiting for me to play my stadiums and then play his own stadiums. I'm aware of that, of course, but I had to play that Giant Hearth on that beginning turn to get that KO with Volcanion. We just couldn't not take the opportunity. And it's not like I have millions of stadiums. It's just 3, so he probably has more. Keep them around. He can recycle them with Lucifer too. That's the crazy part. That's the part that really sucks. God, just keep getting the Lucifer back and getting that stadium. It ensures that we can't really do shit. I'm going to use my Tate Liza here, and we get another opportunity to make a free attack switch like that, and just go for it. Dragonite, triple acceleration, and another KO. I'm down to 3 prizes, but I only have 1 Tate Liza in the deck. We used it, so at this point I'm just going to have to get double heads, get just lucky like that. It's the only way. Fire energy, okay. Probably going to need that. And promoting mareep again, of course. God. It seems he brought out the 4th Pidgeotto, and he's building a humongous hand over there. Like, so big. I could have sworn I was so sure that he would want to get like the Shedinja again, as that defense, and just keep trying to stall me out. What we're gonna have to do is build up our hand and then use stuff like Cynthia to shuffle the cards back in. Otherwise, he's gonna deck me out. But he keeps trying to draw cards, build up his hand, and there's my Cynthia. Somehow I woke up, so that's very fortunate of me. So I'm thinking I have a little bit of luck on my side. And he didn't attack, so I can actually play trainers too. So this is an opportunity. How many energies do we got? We've got 3. Okay, so Fire Crystal. It's a good chance for me to do that now. Get the energies back in hand. I'll need them. What else? Should I just go with Welder? That's gonna force me to draw cards too, though, so should I do that? That's a good question. That is a good question indeed. What are we gonna do? Should I go for the Cynthia now? I still got 2 more triple acceleration energies in the deck, or maybe one of them or both of them are prized, I'm not sure. But we're going to go for the attack here and just hope that this gives me the opening I need, the clearance that I need. Like, we get Cynthia from the prizes, that's actually good. And I get rid of that mareep. So hopefully he can't put me to sleep again. And I'll be using Welder next turn to power up Dragonite if we don't see the triple acceleration energy. And he's going to promote Ninkata, so I'm thinking to myself, hey, maybe I've actually got myself a good position here. I'm in a good situation. He's kind of struggling. He was banking on me not waking up, and I did. So we got ourselves an opening. So there's the Shedinja is out again, and Mareep. So he's not gonna try and item lock me anymore. Vessel of Life is gonna put himself on the Mareep. It's so annoying that Shedinja can work in the active position too. Makes it even more powerful. It should have been, it needs to work only from the bench. Damn it. So, double, double coin flip and I get one heads, one tails, so we're stuck again. But since I actually can use items now, I can use my switch, and there is the Dragonite. Pretty good. Now I'm going to use Welder. And we're just going to be down on one prize, close to beating our opponent. Indeed. There's no Rocket's handiwork in standard, so I think I should be safe. We're going to use Cynthia later on, probably next turn. So just 5 energies in the deck, and let's me use Judge Whistle. No triple acceleration just yet, but I'm going to be getting rid of my items. You know what? I think that I'm gonna beat him before I deck out, like even if I use stuff. So let's thin out our hand of these useless cards so that I can see the triple accelerations, hopefully, with the Cynthia. Play all of them, play stuff like this Mysterious Treasure. Get rid of the low ball, I don't need that. Should I go for the spinner too? Let's just do that as well. And I've got basically 4 cards in the deck, 2 of which are triple accelerations. So it's like a 50-50 chance. So another KO. I just need one more prize. One more prize to win. Oh, actually 2, because he had that Shedinja on. Damn it. But, you know, I'm thinking to myself, I'm in a good position here. Like, he's running out of stuff to do. He doesn't have cryogonal. He's not playing it. Maybe he ran out of energies. I have no idea. But obviously, you guys are aware by now what he's trying to do with that ridiculously huge hand. What his actual plan was to use the hand unknown. Yeah, that card. And I don't know that yet. I had no idea of it. Like, I'm looking at that humongous hand, and then I'm realizing, oh shit, is it that? Is it that he's trying to do? In the beginning, I just thought, okay, this is some sort of control lock deck with cryogonal, just trying to deck you out. One more attack, and we just have one more triple acceleration energy to finish our opponent off. But unfortunately, this is the turn where he'll unveil the unknown to me. Fuck. So at least this was kind of cool, I guess. Show you guys a little unknown, winning animation, if you guys have never seen it. This unknown, I actually thought it was going to be the weakest out of the 3 win condition unknowns when they came out. I thought the most dangerous one would be the supporter in the lost zone one, but turns out I was wrong. It's the hand one. That's the strongest one. So Airmail, my opponent, probably definitely has 35 cards. I mean, he drew his whole deck. There's the U-turn board. There's the unknown on the bench. And now he's just going to declare the win condition and win. So hope you guys enjoyed this matchup. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this video with your friends. I'll certainly keep posting TCG matches and other cool stuff. So hope you guys keep checking me out. Cerebral 4, we say.